What is going on, guys? Secondary Tactic here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an unraidable base in Gmod's Dark RP. First, spawn in this prop I just did and put a material on it. Then you're going to want to put it up against all of your windows, as I am doing here. Now, this is my first commentary. That's enough said, so I probably won't be the best, but if you guys did enjoy or this did help you, I'd like to ask you to subscribe. It's alright if you guys don't, I'm not forcing you to. I don't really expect you guys to subscribe after one video. But anyways, guys. So basically just board up all of the windows as I'm doing. Once you do that, you can use the stacker tool. I find it much easier. You don't have to. Some DarkRP servers don't have a stacker tool. Basically, what putting the material on this does is it makes a one-way fading door that you can see out, but they can't see in. So it's really helpful. Next, what you're going to want to be putting in is called a death hallway. And what this does is they're inside of your base, so you can kill them. It's pretty much the rules in most DarkRP servers. If it's not the rule, then I'm not sure why you're playing in that DarkRP server, because it's pretty much standard. But anyways, you're going to want to be making, basically what I'm making here, kind of like a hallway. Oh, sorry, didn't make that straight. But just make like a hallway, and then you're going to want to add a fading door and a keypad like I'm showing. Basically what this does is it traps them inside of a room. And, it's really, I don't think they can aim when they're in there because, the wall's so close to them. And, it's just really good because they can't shoot in, but you can just shoot them and pick them off. And it's just amazing. It's what I put in all of my bases. Also, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stack both of the doors, like as I'm doing now. Make sure you put the fading door on before, that way you can add both doors as fading doors. What this does is it makes sure that the thief that's trying to lockpick can't lockpick, so it requires a hacker. This is really good considering that half of the people can't even raid your base, because most of the jobs in Gmod, most people are thief. Gmod's Dark RP. I always make the code like 13 or 1337. It can really be something personal to you. No one really usually tries to even guess the code. Don't put it as 1, that's just stupid. Basically what I'm doing now is I'm basically doing what I was on the first. This is considered a window in my opinion, an indoor window. Not really sure if that's normal, but basically just doing that. As you see, my ray gun, the ray gun's not in the Dark RP servers, don't get me wrong. It's not even in the Dark RP. I just downloaded it. This isn't even a Dark RP server, this is just the Dark RP map. Of course there are other Dark RP maps, but it kind of goes to all of the necessary servers, because they're all kind of the same. They have buildings, you can buy the doors. This is basically, you don't actually just have to do this building in exact, but I just chose it because it's one of my favorite buildings. It's kind of far away, so it doesn't really get a lot of disturbance. Don't really like the warehouses. They're never really good for me. Sorry if you can hear my AC in the background. It is pretty loud. But it's working hard in this desert heat, so I guess that's good. What I'm doing now is I'm just doing the fading door, a second fading door. I'm making the command key P. O and P is what I always keep mine as, because those keys are out of the way and I won't accidentally press them unless I'm coming in back in, obviously. Most Dark RP servers you can't use the command keys, you have to type in the keypad, but I always use the command keys, just make sure no admins are watching. If you get banned, it's not my fault. That's just a little disclaimer. Now what I'm making is kind of like a barricade that I can shoot out of. Now this is going to be really good because you're only going to have a little tiny area. No, you're going to have a big area that you can shoot out of and a little area that you can be shot. This is what I use for all of my bases as well. Usually I'm a thief and I'm out raiding, so usually I don't need this. But during the Purge, like if it's in like the Dark RP Purge servers, then I'll stay in here during the Purge and people will come trying to raid my base, and it's just really good. Sorry if I'm talking fast. You can pause at any time in the video if you're, making this base yourself, of course. But this is just kind of there in case you guys need it. The stacker tool is not working right here for some reason, so I just did it manually. Nothing wrong with doing it manually. It'll just probably take you a while, but for the sake of time, I'm doing it using the stacker tool plus it looks really nice, neat, and straight. Most Dark RP servers, you have to be like a member of that community to get the stacker tool. but I'm not members of any community because no one likes me. But it's sad. It's sad. It really is. Oh shoot. Sometimes these things will give you problems. So basically, what this is you have a big area to shoot out of, and you can't be shot from like going over the only for someone to actually be there, considering they don't even know where you are. You can also double up on the windows so you don't be shot. I like to shoot out of those, like during the Purge, and then if someone is invading you, they take out your first house, you can kind of build another one back here. I'm putting this so they can't shoot me through the walls. I'm just going to put them against. But you can build like the other barricade that I did on the first room. In this back room, not really going to do any harm. It's actually going to do you good, so I'd actually recommend it. For the sake of time, I'm only, trying to make it as short as I can, but whatever works. I'm going to be moving this up. Let's see. Using the stacker. Set it to right. No. Yeah, sometimes the stacker tool is weird, so I don't even know how to use it correctly sometimes, and I use it quite a bit. And there we go. Put a material on that, and it looks like we're finished with our unraidable base. And if you're inside, it is unraidable unless, you don't know how to defend a base. But if you're pretty common with DarkRP and you kind of know the controls, this is unraidable because they cannot shoot you.